feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What's going on, FM fam? How's everybody's week going? I saw Shannon said, what did he say? Something about been a long week for sure. Yes, it has. By the way, can I get a mic check? Mic check, por favor, por favor. I don't know if I'm coming in. I didn't even check my audios. Oh shoot. Actually, yeah, it shows the mic is up and running. Anyways, how y'all feel? Appreciate that, Shannon. How do y'all feel about 4 cylinders in trucks? Y'all think it's a good idea? I mean, we keep going smaller and smaller in these vehicles. And for a truck, which main purpose is to carry a payload and tow, it doesn't make sense to me. But for some people, it might make sense. Because I feel like the industry is, or the automotive, this has nothing to do with technicians, mechanics. I feel like the auto industry, not the car industry, feel like they're headed in a bad direction because we keep seeing smaller and smaller engines in bigger and bigger vehicles. I feel like that's why we have such a high failure rate on engines, but yet they want to blame oil viscosity. They want to blame machining. They want to blame everything except the fact that they're putting small engines in big vehicles and pushing them to their limits. I just figured out it's headed in the wrong direction. Oh no. That came off kind of ignorant, right, Baha? No, like yes, we've been headed in the wrong direction for a long time. But it just seems like it's getting worse. And I'm not even talking about from a mechanics standpoint, a technician standpoint. I'm talking about overall in general. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm watching the game as well, so bear with me. That's why I was kind of late. A 4-cylinder works fine in a half-ton grocery getter, considering most of them run under 90% of the year, unloaded 90% of the year. But even then, I mean, I just don't feel like it should a 4-cylinder should be in a truck at all. it blows my mind. I never even thought about it until I did an oil change on one, and I didn't realize it was a 4-cylinder. And then I was like, "Wait, what the fuck am I looking at?" It's sad that consumers are complacent with this shit. Like, where's the V8s? I mean, they're putting twin turbo V6s in trucks now too. Just keep it V8. Offer different sizes, but just keep it a V8. What the fluff is going on? Oh, what's up, Quick Rich? Been a long week, that's for sure. Oh man, I know y'all saw that video on the steak nuts. That didn't turn out too well. Hang on, fella. Oh, I read my own comment. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. No, see, I had some Whataburger with a shake. As I got home, I tried to eat something real quick, and it hit me like that. So yeah, and then I'm watching the game right now, so that got me kind of off track. And what up, M? Hanging in there. How are you? I'm doing good. I know you weren't talking to me, but I'm doing well. Same, just a long week. It seems. Horse Juan. Oh man, let's not do no. Sheesh, what up, M? Nah, fluff. I got my finger guns out. Hey, Jim. Juan really want to know. Dave, did you hear Arnie passed away? Who's Arnie? No, Shannon, I did not. I sense he's lurking. What up, Arnie gone, Dave? You know who else passed away? I don't know if y'all are familiar with 13 Video or Cletus McFarland, but the guy who put him on, the creator of 1320 Video, passed away as well, which is kind of shocking. And that just goes to show that fame is not everything. Fame is not everything. We've lost some heavy hitters in the automotive scene. We lost Biff, we lost Kyle, we lost Ken Block. Who else did we lose not too long ago? Oh, I forgot his name from Savage Garage. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yes, I know. Wonder what health issues he had. He was only like 52. Appreciate the emojis. Fluffy, what's going on? VTech Turbo, what's up? What's up, Turbo? Appreciate that, Shannon. Funny how both Ford and GM most reliable engines for trucks are also their smallest option. Which one is that? Loud and clear. Por favor, poor favors are okay. No, Fluff. I came in here specifically because of the title. No. And then he's gone. F that shit. What about tractors and 4-cylinders? But tractors aren't gasoline, right? 4-cylinder engines have no place in full-size pickup trucks. What engines, Dave? Sorry. What engines, Dave? You just now figured out the auto industry is headed in the wrong direction. I know it's been headed in the wrong direction for some time, but it just seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. 4-cylinder works fine in a half-ton grocery getter, considering most of them run unloaded 90% of the year. LOL, Joe. Hey, Baja, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, I like how he's always going to be Baja to us. The downward spiral started a while ago. Yes, that is true. That's Garage. Bruh, it took 3 ads to join the live. I hope you're getting bread. I don't get bread off of this. Honestly, I make nothing off of the live streams unless there's super chats. And even at that, we get a percentage of what is donated or super chatted. So yeah, the ads don't really pay shit unless it's like, but I apologize for that, Juan Carlos. Hey, what happened to the comment? Hey. I bet the 4-cylinder would work if they used iron block and head that will control the heat and warping better. Quite possibly. But, we see the 4-cylinder, the 1.5 liter uh, variable compression turbo engine that Nissan has. I've been seeing a lot of cracked heads in the exhaust port, not necessarily the head gasket or warping of the head gasket or head deck, but more so, how they're starting to integrate all the exhaust ports going into a single port and then out into the turbo or into a single manifold. We're getting cracks in that single exit, that collector exit. And I've made a good amount of videos on that. So maybe a cast iron head there would work, or they need to beef it up as far as make it thicker. I don't know though, because I don't know what the fix would be. But yeah, maybe cast iron block and head should be the way if they want to go smaller. But then at the same time, we're seeing bearing issues, we're seeing lifter issues. I'm not talking just on Nissan. I'm talking about engines in general, crank issues, like, and they all want to say it's due to machining. I doubt it's due to machining. There's something else. The viscosity of the oil, maybe, and it's not even. It's kind of annoying that a lot of it has to do with emissions. So we're adding all these different emission control systems to better emissions, but at the same rate, like the fuel economy is not even getting better. It's just cleaner. Good news, I left the dealership a couple weeks ago. I'm at a family-owned independent shop now. It's been good so far. I'm learning, getting a lot more hands-on experience, but at a cost. Well, that's good. That is very good. GM the 2.7 and 4.27. I've heard that the 2.7 was junk. Yonky. Look at the older Ford 300 6-cylinder though. Damn good motor. Pull what you want. It was that an inline 6, that 300? GM 2.7 LB7 is hot garbage. Ford needs to bring back the FE engines. LB7 is not the engine code. What the hell? L3B. Oh. The 2.7 is fun to drive and it pulls nicely for a 4-cylinder, but I sure wouldn't own one. That's like the 1.5. Like you can't even you don't even notice that it's a smaller engine in that vehicle compared to the 2.5. But there's no replacement for displacement, guys. I'm getting paid less. I'm doing a lot of cleaning, organizing in the shop, taking out trash, cleaning the parking lot. I'm pretty much the shop. Well, at least you're making money though. That's never a bad thing. But honestly, it's because it's worth it because I'm learning so much more than I ever did at the dealership. I'm finally getting real hands-on experience. And you're not trying to learn and make money at the same time. That's where issues start because you're too focused on trying to make money versus learn. Huh? Oh. Yes, inline. I'm gonna throw an invite out there. Ready, Dave? I'm not gonna be on long, to be honest. I am fucking beat. Like I stayed till 9 o'clock 2 nights in a row. Only because every job I took on, I did a transmission earlier this week. The axle fucking stripped out. So I spent time trying to fucking fix it. After I made a video of me fixing it, and I had to cut it off because I just there's a point where I'm not gonna show some stuff because not everything is made for the internet. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So long story short, I ended up having to buy a tap or a die. I'm sorry, a die big enough to rethread that axle because I didn't realize I haven't had one mess up on me to that extent, but I didn't realize that the chaser I was using only cleans up the outer edge of the threads. Like if you got a thread just misaligned real quick or a little boogered up. So when removing those stake nut axles or those stake axle nuts and they start welding themselves into the axle threads, it's getting deep into the thread. So me not realizing that, I cleaned it up. Y'all saw, I was able to spin a nut on there good, and then I went to put the staked axle nut on, and it just started binding again. I was like, what the fuck? And mind y'all, where there's a little cutout on the axle itself, um, it's sharp right there. So if there's any little burr on the axle nut, that sharp edge where it's a thread, it's almost like a fucking die or a tap. So it'll start shaving down, it'll start shaving the threads of the axle nut and rolling itself in there, and it just gets worse and worse. And once you already feel the resistance and you try to back out, it's already too late. So I tried, and fuck, man. It almost got to the point where my boss was like, look, if you feel like we need to put an axle in it, I will pay for the axle. I was like, I got it. Just, I ordered a die. It should be here Thursday, which was yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday. So Friday morning I come in and I rethread it with a proper tool that's gonna actually get down into the threads and fix this axle. So that's what we did. And I was in panic mode because I take accountability for what I do, right? So if I fix something and it doesn't end up fixed and it's still fucking up, I take accountability. I will, fuck, payroll deduct me if you have to. But when you take accountability like that, they're like, oh, well, he's willing to pay for the axle. You know what? He really didn't mean to do it then, right? So my boss understood. It just sucked that I had to spend time. I was fucking it's stressful. When something doesn't go right, it's just stressful. And then I'm doing an engine. We have a fucking list, right? We have a list of all these one-time use parts that we need to bill out and use. Then Nissan goes, we're gonna send you our own list. Only use these parts. Fuck, half of the parts they're telling us, okay, gaskets and O-rings and stuff like that. Where's the other? I need throttle body gasket. I need AC O-rings. I need fucking what was I missing? Oh, water inlet and outlet gaskets, water valve gaskets. I'm like, dude, what the oh, super annoying. So I had to keep going to parts. Hey, this wasn't in the freaking kit that why the fuck is my mouse doing that? So it was just a bunch of back and forth today, and then I still had that transmission one with the axle issue that I had to get done as well, because everything has to be out tomorrow. No ifs, ands, or buts, because I'm not going to be in town Monday through Wednesday. So yeah. If it's a little Colorado 4-cylinder all the way, Silverado V8, most people are hauling trailers or fifth wheels with full-size trucks. I don't even like the 4-cylinder S10s. I rather the V6, whether it's the 2.7 or the 4.3. V6 in the mini trucks. Damn. By the way, Stephen Petty, appreciate you joining in, boss. Man, oh man. Hi, Fluff Monkey. What's going on, Juan? There he is, the man of the hour. You know what? I said I was gonna send out fucking a link, and I totally freaking forgot. I'm telling you, I'm a bit off my game today. Where am I at? Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, but like I was saying, I'm not gonna be on long today because I gotta be in early tomorrow, and I'm tired as fuck. There he is, the man of the hour. Yo, Derek. Hey, Juan, you doing okay? Yeah, feeling good. How about you? Hey, Juan. Juan Carlos. I'm loser learning. This works great for axles. Do you have a link for us? And that's not a thread chaser, is it? Because that's the thing. The chasers aren't getting into the threads enough. So like I could literally I'd have to show a picture, which I ain't even got. Well, I run a chaser through it, and it just it helps straighten out the threads, but it doesn't dig into the threads and clear out the excess metal that gets created. I don't have to stress about making many hours. I just focus on the job and learn. Oh shit. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, what the fuck? Shannon. What's up, Johnny? It's a great place to learn, but definitely not a place I see myself staying long term. Pay is very low, and when I'm not working on cars, they have me doing so many chores and cleaning a lot. Stick it out, bro. Stick it out. Hi, Johnny. Use this. Ooh. Okay. What do we got here? And you can set your thread pitch on it. That's a little pricey, bitch, though. Basically, I had to bevel the end of the axle just enough to where I can get something started correctly. It was a pain in the ass. I just use a flat file set. I tried that. That didn't work. What up, Juan? It's legit. Got it off Timu. Ooh. I've been wanting to try those. Paul unslaved me. Doug, what you talking about? Paul unslaved you. What up, SF Love? What's going on? Lucky, how you doing, brother? How's it going over there in California? IFA. I'm home now. All right, quick. I sent you a link. Oh, snap. What up, Lucky?
What up? What up?
Why you standing up?
I just came back in from walking my doggy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm
Lucky, you trying to come in or what? Oh, snap. What up, Lucky? Tell us about them. Hey, Lucky, did you get the wheel yet?
I'll be right back.
All right. What up, Fluff? What up, Joni? Got giddy. Sorry, thumbs all over the place. It's all good, brother. What's up? Baja is a true guru. He does even has. Yeah, the monk guru. You ever get day off, bro? I do on Sundays. I use like a 6-piece fine file set. Oh, the thin files.
A thread chaser is no more than a finely tuned bolt that's slightly harder than most bolts with little cleanout cuts in it. And it's just meant to clean up already decent existing threads.
Yeah.
It really won't. It won't cut new threads. It'll cut new threads probably if the material you're using is much softer, but it's not meant for that.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
kind
it's
of
worth every penny to spend the money on a thread and die set. You hear that? Tap and die set, really good, extensive tap and die set.
yeah, because you could get a thread chaser and it has a little bit of play in it versus a regular nut and
But
bolt.
I mean, what size were you talking? Were you talking like
24 by 1.5?
24 by 1.5? I mean, that's very expensive die in itself.
It was about $25.
What brand was it?
I don't know. So whatever was available next day on Amazon.
So it's probably a Chinese cheap one. As long as
It was, and you know what?
Well, it got you through one. It'll probably get you through 10, and then it'll probably be a piece of shit after 10 times.
It lasted. Check this out.
$30.
It lasted one. Okay, I was able to clean that one, which it was pretty fucking bad, and it chipped up a lot. But like, you know how we'll get
really hard
snap on, Cornwell, whatever. Like it's the die is beveled, right? So it starts soft and then it gets more aggressive and gets deeper as you go further into the tool itself. Well, this one was slightly beveled on both ends. So like it wanted to fucking angle itself on while trying to start threads, and it did not work very well. So I ended up damaging another axle I was trying to clean up on the engine I was doing. I was like, fuck. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to use this. I was trying to get ahead of the issue and, clean it up before I damaged the nut. And it it didn't work out too well. So I'm probably I was hoping Matco would show up today and I was going to order a better one, but, Amazon was where it was at for now.
Hey, sometimes that stuff gets you by enough times to pay itself back 5 times. But I mean, buying a real high quality die in that size alone, I mean, good quality. I bet the die be $70 to $150 alone.
It's lifetime warranty. I'll fucking take it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of that size.
It's like playing the lottery with these fucking axle nuts. It's ridiculous. You get a little fucking burn there from
dude. That nut that Nissan came up with, that way they stake that nut, the way it holds, that's stupid as fuck.
What they should have done.
Another problem you have.
They should have done is just left the I don't know, an inch of the axle, if they wanted to, unthreaded. I don't understand why we have an inch of an inch and a half of threads that aren't mated with other threads on the nut. It's just a fucking collar. And so that's why we have so many issues, because it's so much thread that we have to overcome. Meanwhile, it's tearing itself up. You get 4 or 5 turns out and it just starts eating the fucking nut. Yeah, and the nut is way softer than the axle.
I also think that, I don't know, you're stretching the oblong. I don't know. Those are bastards. You're like, would you be accurate? You kind of fuck up the axle on probably like 1 out of 4.
Nah, this is only my second.
I mean, no, but the other one's probably kind of.
Yeah, they'll kind of come off. You'll get one thread that gets a little boogered up, but the chaser would fucking fix it and wouldn't have an issue. It'd go on a little rough, but it wouldn't fuck it up to the point where it's, you're fucking missing 3 or 4 threads and you got chunks of molten thread in there. And there has to be a better way. And what's fucked up is if we don't unstake it properly, they won't cover the axle, even though the vehicle's under warranty, because they deem it workmanship error. Finishes meat love. Oh no, we're learning. You gotta go back to school, brother. Got it.
Stop living in the past would help him a lot.
Huh?
If he'd stop living in the past, it would help him a lot.
Yep. Dave's mom hears that it could be detrimental to your posting. Chevy should have 4 cylinders because they are trash to begin with.
Chevy's better than a Dodge.
I know
that buy Dodges for a truck.
What's funny is every manufacturer out there has their fucking issues right now.
I'm talking long-term overall, over the years, overall quality. Ever since Dodge got rid of their fucking square body Power Wagon era, 318, 360.
God damn, you're going that far back?
Yeah, I'm going. Their vehicles been shit. I don't care if the tranny was good. I don't care if the engine's good. The rest of the damn car was pile of shit. Pile of shit's pile of shit. You can polish a turd, but you can't get rid of the stink.
You can put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig.
Yeah, still pig. You know, Ford. When I said Ford, the 2.7, twin turbo baseline 6-cylinder. A lot of people bitch don't have the juice, don't have the power, blah 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 blah. That motherfucker's proven, man. That's a proven twin turbo V6. That's proven. Things are hitting 300,000 and 400,000 miles.
Holy fuck it, Sergio. Yeah. Wassel. Yes. Hi, Wassel. Hey, just say the live should be trucks 4-cylinder. I just pulled a car hauler across 3 states. Pulled it. Huh?
A 2 3-liter EcoBoost is not
The new
going
ones
to
are
easily
garbage.
pull freaking power strokes and shit.
But not the real LS or the TBI or before. The new ones are garbage. Didn't try going over 90, but I wasn't trying to pull 90 mile an hour, just move. Okay. You need the Toyota tool. We have the Nissan one. The Nissan works actually okay. It's just, can you fucking find it? That's the problem. And even then, if you angle it just wrong, just a little bit, go a little too deep, try to be too aggressive with it, it'll still create a little lip in the back of the, like where it comes up and out, and you start hitting the nut, and then you start, creating slivers back there. Moving material on the nut itself, and then that causes issues. Pre-AFM engines. I really like the type of work I'm doing here. I'm actually learning how to be parts replacer instead of learning to be you don't want to be just a parts replacer, bro. What the hell? Those stake nuts that strip axles need to be unstaked first, then 2 wrenched off by hand. What's crazy is Subaru is normally most of the fucking time, I don't know. It's just I have probably a 99% completion rate, right? Of having no issues. I'll unstake it, unstake it, pop it forward just a little bit, unstake it again, pop it back, loosen it just a little bit, unstake it.
That's exactly what you got to do. What you just said, exactly what you got to do.
And if you watch my video,
it stakes so deep in, it's a bitch.
If you watch my video on the second nut that I took off, I did that boom, 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 and then it just like nothing. No thread damage, no thread crush, nothing. All it takes is one slight fuck up and it's fucked. Even if you go by hand. If you go by hand, it's probably worse. We tried that and it fucking just, oh my.
No, that is a unique steak nut. I'll tell you, you don't get that thing staked right, you're gonna fucking chew up an axle.
Once it's already starting
happened to me, and I don't
even by hand.
You're a fucking liar.
I mean, I'm fucking impacting, right? Axle nuts barely loosening. It's barely fucking moving. So bad that it knocked all the fucking wheel studs out. All of them. So I had to take the rotor off. I was so fucking annoyed. Oh. Now our 2.3 EcoBoost hauls 8K with ease, of course I would. Man, you love pushing limits, John. Once I get enough experience, I'm going to try and find a different independent shop, maybe a change store like Firestone or Midas. Just be careful on moving around so much in such little time. Garbage. Also Ford and Chrysler. Let's be real. Hi, folks. What's up, Mark? Subaru doesn't have a multi-angle staking tool. Dodge is absolute garbage. I literally replaced the motor in the same truck twice in 6 months. It's because you did it. I don't want to make any of you mechanics cry, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Nah, come for us. We need a little bit of it. I don't want to make any. Oh, shit. I already read that. Fucking hell. That's because they don't make a 6.7 Hemi. 6.7. 6.7. I'm just kidding. It's a 6.4 or a 5.7. I mean, I'll fuck with the Hemi, but they got their issues as well. Oh, we got 4 minutes left. We're up by 4. Crying, help clean eyes of the crud. Don't be quiet. Miss, you got the part number, Derek? What part number? Oh, AM. Sergio could unstake a nut without a tool. He just looks at it. Hemi is trash. Sorry, typo 6.4 Hemi. I just finesse it off. To be honest, that's what you got to do. You got to finesse it. You can't, talk to it dirty. You gotta. Sounds like mom is banging on a pot. Have a 5.7 in the shop with 20K miles that is already knocking and blowing smoke. The only true 5.7 out there that was worth the fuck is the 350. Small block 350. Why not cut the indented part of the nut? Because then you risk cutting the hub. I mean, I've heard people. That's not the point, though. You should be able to get those axle nuts off without having to do extra shit.
Anybody thinks those things are just a joke? They do fuck up. If you don't get it right, you will eat that bitch alive.
Yeah. Everybody thinks it's so fucking simple. No,
not that. And they're not touching the new ones that I know you're dealing with because I see them.
Yeah. Like, oh, just fucking use the impact and impact it on. Nah, buddy, not this one. Not this one. Don't move around too much, bud. Promise you that. I plan on staying and learning here for a year and taking my experience to a better shop. You got to prove yourself too. You got to prove yourself, buddy. What you got?
Better shop.
You have to improve yourself.
No, but that's
the shop's not going to improve you.
Better shop though. That's a really good question there. We got to talk about that one of these nights. Bring that up as a subject.
What's that?
Like better shop? The better shop thing. Better shop to work. Better shop.
What is a better shop though?
Well, I'll tell you right now. Better shop to work in. Well, better. What do you mean? Better pay. Better environment.
I don't believe in pay is everything.
No, I'm saying better environment, nicer working conditions. All that. Honestly, your better shop should be your more expensive shop.
But how do you find that though?
Price them. How much is your hourly labor rate?
Hours?
Like how much they charge an hour?
186.
No, but who would you like to work for? Who would you, without knowing what they're willing to pay you, who would you be more likely to go apply for? The shop that's dumb and stupid, charging $120 an hour, $125 an hour, or the shop that's getting it, fucking parking lots filled and they're charging $200 an hour? What shop are you going to go to? Both parking lots are full. One at $125 an hour, the other one with $200 an hour labor rate. Which one are you going to apply it?
Well, let's just say my labor rate now is $30 less than what I left, and I'm happier and making more money.
Well,
with a lesser pay.
You said $3 less, right?
What?
How much your
labor?
I'm
getting paid? $30 less.
You get $30 less an hour now.
No. The labor rate is $30 less than my.
Yeah, but your labor rates are still high enough to support the wages. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but yeah, I lost $2.
I mean, if you're at a shop charging $125 an hour, you are not being paid what you probably are worth because they simply can't.
But then again, how do you know your worth when you don't have a lot of experience?
Well, I'm not talking about experience, but
I'm gonna use him as an example. He's green. He's pretty green. doesn't have a whole lot of experience diagnosing. He's hit the struggle bus for some time. How does he know what to look for in the shop when applying?
That's what I
And
said.
sometimes it's not even always the shop, guys. That's what y'all got to realize.
You could work in an air-conditioned shop and work in a hot-ass climate. If the boss is a dick, the boss is a dick. You can't remove that factor. You remove the heat from the air. You can't remove the dick from the room.
Like sometimes it is the individual, and that's when you have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, is this meant for me? Am I going in the right direction? Am I proving myself? Am I able to learn what's being taught to me? It's not always the shop. It's not always the environment. It's not always the industry. A lot of it has to do with the individual itself, yourself. And I'm sorry if that comes off a little wrong, but it's
Sergio just said the truth. That's kind of fact, Sergio. People do not quit bad jobs. They quit bad management.
True.
That's
night, Johnny.
That's a fact. And that's important terminology to use when you're working for a chain or a corporation that has multiple.
Chaz, if you love me, send me $50. Hey, tell Uncle that I'm on. I forgot to tell him. I don't even know if he's off tonight. Oh, we're up 6. We're up 6. Fuck. Let's see if he'll come on, talk shit to Dave. What up, Chaz? 6.7 Cummins. Before you got to be coming, you got to be stroking. And before you can be stroking, you got to be hard. Did I say that wrong? I think I said that wrong. Fuck. And we do MDS delete on the Dodgers, and they still freaking fail. I've replaced 5 myself. Like I said, it might be the mechanic. It's a 2500 with like 25K miles.
Chryslers don't the Hemis in trucks. We were talking trucks to begin with, so I'm just going to stick with the Hemis in the trucks. Hemis in the trucks, properly maintained, don't have a high failure rate, but there is a failure rate on those trucks with MDS.
Hey, David?
Yes.
I'm going to bed.
And a lot of the issue, direct injected. Everybody wanted to call me out when I said,
Okay.
with direct injected vehicles, we're getting, carbon, hydrocarbons into the oil. Yes, I fucking know oil is made up of hydrocarbons, but they're not understanding the fuel in the added hydrocarbons that goes into the oil from the fuel is breaking down these additives that are meant to fight the breakdown of oil and causing it to go back into its not natural state, but into a sludge.
No, but all I was saying, based on I'm just kind of defending the MDS system. Chrysler's fuel management system, the MDS system that John of Some Trades wants to call it, with their Hemi trucks, it has a failure rate. Like I said, I think most of it's more maintenance related or abuse related than it is just total manufacturing problem or just bad quality, bad design. GM's is bad when they have the problem with their active fuel management and their dynamic fuel management, which is dynamic fuel management. I think it's called dynamic fuel management, is stupid to upgrade from their. GM's dynamic fuel management is a stupid upgrade from the active fuel management. It's active fuel management on the V8 only cut down 4 cylinders. It did all 4 cylinders, the same 4 cylinders. When it shut it down from 8 to 4, the dynamic just does different cylinders in a dynamic manner. And so all the cylinders have those lifters now. But GM had such supplier issues with it. And
appreciate that, Mr. DLC.
Issue with the 6.2. Issue with the 6.2 is that's just straight up fucked up manufacturing. There's no explaining the 6.2 failure issue. That's fucked up manufacturing, straight up.
Man, we need more likes up in here. What is going on? We got 26 people. We got 10 likes. Come on, guys. Come on. Appreciate that, DLC. These Dodges make it about 40K miles and die. So if it's big V8s can't last, why not use smaller 4 cylinders or V6? Because they're just as bad, if not worse. But a lot of it has to do with the added bullshit that they got to put on them just to keep up with the
I'm looking at some
emissions.
of the stuff.
There's not such a thing as a better shop. It's all good in Cali, brother. We're pretty slammed today. And to answer the question, should full-size trucks have 4 cylinders? Hell no. They should be having them big ass V8s in it. Hell, even Lucky's little Ford that he's fixing up has a V6 in it. His little Ranger. If y'all ain't following that build, man, that is a clean little build.
See, that's another thing I can say too. I've heard about the 2.7 4-cylinder GM engine being a piece of total trash, blah, blah. Dealership guys might think it's a total piece of trash based on the years that GM's upgrade that motor every step of the way. That thing produces over 300 horsepower and over 400 foot-pounds of torque out of a 4-cylinder engine. It's strong as an ox. It's built right. It's built to withstand extreme abuse. And all the customers I know that have them, the only thing I'm doing to them damn things so far is changing spark plugs and engine oil, coolant.
Yeah, but do you think we should be trying to demand that much power out of these small ass?
No, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm just saying, I'm not saying from like the people that said, hey, those things are complete trash. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm saying if you did that work to them, you just fixed it, because I'm not seeing the failure rate once they get out of warranty.
But here's the thing,
That's
too. Okay,
I'm not seeing the failure rate on them that I hear dealer techs talk about. I don't.
How do they keep up with their oil changes?
What
are they following this fucking 7,000?
No. I tell all my customers. I've been telling this for years. For at least 15 years, I've been telling people, don't believe in any of this shit. 5,000 max full synthetic, 3,000 conventional oil. Change it. It's cheaper than the new engine. I used to tell them 30 grand on fucking trans fluid. It's cheaper than transmissions. And a lot of my regular customers that followed me around for years actually believe in, they listen to it and they do it.
Yeah.
I'll tell me, I don't really think you need to change your coolant yet. You go another 2 years. You're good.
I think the oil changes.
And they respect that. I'm like, you don't have to do it. Your car's only 2 years old. You don't have to change your coolant yet.
I think the oil changes are probably the biggest factor in these vehicles or these engines lasting.
I'll tell you, people, the further east, the more east you go, the less we maintain our shit. I've been all over the United States over my years with classes, this and that. I'll tell you, I think overall people maintain their cars better in your area of the country than mine. And if I move toward New York, New Jersey, they're worse than it is here in Metro Detroit. They don't think you got to do anything to the car. You don't have to change it. I'll just keep adding to it. I don't know what it is. I think the earlier settlers set their ways and it moved west. And you go out to California, they are better than us. We don't even use oil.
It's because they're European blood. Over there, they don't have as many issues as we do here with. I heard their fuel over there is cleaner. And they can go there 10,000 miles.
Bullshit.
On an oil change.
That's what your oil blend is. Your oil blend has a lot more trying to remember what to add to it that helps fight fuel dilution. I'd have to watch more of the Oil Geek. His channel, it explains it all. But no, they have more. Euro oil blend, when it's labeled a Euro oil blend, meets European standards. It has more certain minerals in it, minerals and wear metal fighting things. It's got more shit in it to fight fuel dilution, to stop viscosity breakdown. So thus, supposedly, can run the oil longer.
Is there really such a thing?
Yes and no.
I mean, how many
It's
times
real
can you get
technical.
away with that?
It's
though?
real technical at that point. Yes and no. That's why I'd just be safe about it. Why wait till the oil is no longer protecting as it should? You really want to spend?
Why
You
chance
really
it?
want to
Is
spend
my
money
thing.
on oil analysis on your particular engine, your particular vehicle, using a particular oil you use, and okay, this oil change I'm gonna drain a little out, 3,000 miles, 5,000 miles, 7,000 miles, 8, and you're whoever you use, you can use Lake Speed. He's Junior. He's great guy. The Oil Geek is his YouTube channel. You can send it to various companies, pay for an analysis of your oil. I mean, now you spent 600, 700, 800 bucks figuring out exactly how many miles you can go with your oil that you're using in your engine under your driving conditions. Hell, you might find out you can go 18,000 miles before your oil starts to break down. No, you know, all I can tell you, good look at a steak. You stick your head up a fucking cow's ass, or you can just take your butcher's word for it. Just
Yeah.
change it at 3,000 conventional, 5,000 synthetic. Be ahead of the game. You don't really want to change your oil once it's
Sergio, what are you paying for diesel out there right now?
us.
No, Sergio.
Us, it's $6. I'll throw it out there since you're asking Sergio.
Dang. We're tipping 5 right now.
Well, yeah, you got oil wells right next to your house.
What's crazy though is we're sitting at, and this is for just regular unleaded, we're sitting at like 3. We're starting to come back down. It was like 350, 344, somewhere around there. And then boom, it shot up to 419, the highest I have ever fucking seen. So in the morning, it was
$4 a gallon gas all the motherfucking time up here.
For a regular unleaded.
Yeah,
damn.
That fucking shit's like this.
So
you can mention some shit about some shit going on somewhere, and every probably metro track gas goes up.
Yeah, fucking stupid. And so just from the morning to the evening, it shot up over $4. The next morning, no, I'm sorry. The next evening, I got off of work, passed by, and it was back down to 355. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the next day, 399. What the fuck is going? Why? Pick a price to stick to it. If you're gonna be high, be high. If you're gonna be low, be low.
I guess I'm trying to explain this to you. Our gas price has gone up none at all because of what's going on in the Middle East. Brent crude oil is like the nationalized trade of crude oil across the world from Europe to Middle East, blah, blah. Yeah, it was 70 some bucks a fucking share. I think it was 112 a couple days ago. It's probably down to around 90 today. It's no reason why the oil / gas prices went up here in the United States of America. We are pumping at an all-time record here. We did have a major refinery that had a slowdown / shutdown for some fucking reason of failure of some type, with some fucking reason every year about this time, something fucking happens somewhere where they can spread more bad news, which prospects the market. Stupid stock market. It's like prospecting. Oh, gas is going to go way up. Oil is going to go way up. They buy, they sell. The market pushes it here and here.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit. I'm just telling you right now. Every day that goes on right now with increased prices due to the so-called war that's going on over there.
I think it's just bullshit. It's just something.
It is bullshit. They're making next.
Oh, that's why.
They're making an extra $20 to $30 million a day off the bullshit. It's what they call windfall profit. They're making a windfall profit, huge profit off of bad news that has to do with something in their industry, which is pumping oil. The oil isn't getting delivered that they're pumping in Iran right now. Holy shit. They're going to have to cap their wells. Capping the wells is fast and easy. Uncapping them takes 90 days or more. Oh, my God. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Yep.
It's
Got
all
no
bullshit.
issues with it other than cost of diesel. I didn't even see if you I haven't seen your comment. But less stressful shops help. Yes, better environment where it's just my focus on working on cars and no other tasks. You see that? Believe it or
Lot of
not, as
shops are adding
technicians,
AC
we
to
have
make
to
a better work
maintain.
environment.
You know, we don't have nobody to throw out our trash. We don't have nobody clean our stalls. We don't have nobody to, you know, do shop duties. You know, we all have to pitch in our fair share of maintaining our shop and making sure that, you know, we're up to standards. Being a dealership, you know, we have inspections where fuck Nissan will pay us a visit, and if it looks bad, then we get in trouble. And so yeah,
I mean,
you're always gonna have other tasks other than just working on cars.
yeah, it's not just I don't know. Like I say, it's a good
It's part
shop.
of being in a shop.
All a good shop is not all about the actual dollar an hour that you make. But I'm just saying this is like a wide open scenario. A high price shop doesn't mean they're high quality. I mean, a good shop meets everything. They provide a good customer experience. They do high quality work. They're going to be far from the cheapest. They pay their guys top rates. They offer top services. That's a great shop. There's a place that Tex would want to work for.
Yeah.
That's a great shop.
But
Even though you know it's going to
find
cost
this though?
even though you know it's going to cost you more to get your car fixed there, that's where you're going to want to take your car. That is a
No. I'm saying as a technician, as a mechanic, how do you go about finding
Well, if I was going to move jobs,
the ideal shop?
If I was going to move jobs first, I already know.
Appreciate the hearts.
I already know the top shops based on my tool trucks. I already know the top shops in my surrounding area. All I can do is ask my tool truck guys, you know, who's got the shit going on, who's doing things right. And then I pay attention to how busy they are. What's their parking lot environment like? I mean, you can look busy as hell, but that's the same group of cars sitting out there every night.
V10 6.8,
You know,
baby. That's what you have in your excursion, right?
They're never going anywhere, but then you got to see how much are they charging an hour? What's your average like area around you? What are they charging for an equivalent shop that does equivalent services? You can't compare an orange to a fucking grapefruit. I mean, you got to make sure what you're comparing places to work for are equal.
Yeah.
And you're going to want to look for a shop that charges a higher rate. I saw some comments by a couple of people. I know one of them was like Jonathan Trade said that one shop he worked at had a $289 an hour rate, and I think $140 an hour rate, and $120 hour rate, and it didn't matter. It meant absolutely nothing in whole 9 yards. I'll call bullshit on that. Because first of all, in the shop today, charging only $120 an hour door rate. In my demographic area, you would not be a place desirable to work for because there's no way at that rate you can pay a technician of my level properly what I'd
more than
expect
25
and be
bucks,
profitable.
25 to 30 bucks.
You're going to lose your ass.
Yep.
You're going to lose your ass. There's no way to $125 or $120 an hour.
Ain't no dang 4 trash cylinder engine belongs in a 1500 or even in Colorado. And Colorados are pretty fucking huge. We have a shop truck.
Colorado don't weigh that much less than a Silverado. Don't weigh that much more than a Colorado.
Really?
There's not a dramatic weight difference.
I mean, these trucks are just getting bigger and bigger. The small trucks, the smaller.
That's what I'm saying. There's not a dramatic. I think there's on a Colorado extended cab, regular bed, whatever, versus a Silverado crew cab or extended cab, short bed, 6-foot bed, whatever. Both would say the same 4-cylinder turbo engine in it. I think the weight differential was like 800. I think it was like 890-pound differential between the two trucks. It was like 900 pounds.
Oh yeah, that's not much. That's a couple me.
People in a truck, you hope your engine don't even notice the difference, right?
Yeah.
In a truck, you don't want to notice the difference on 900 pounds.
I've replaced like 3 2.7s. I pulled the cab on them because it's so freaking difficult to get into. Yes. Lucky, you want to come on? You still in here? Johnny, define what is a best shop. Take care, Johnny. I worked all 289, 145,
Yeah, that comment
149.
right there.
I mean,
There's no way $189 an hour and $120 an hour. You should be being offered anywhere near the same kind of compensation program.
that's crazy. $120 an hour. Those are mobile prices.
Yeah, $120 an hour was like what, 15 years ago.
My problem, yeah, no shit. When I came into the industry, we were at 110 or 114.
You could never afford me at 120 an hour. Your shop would lose money, go broke.
Yep. My problem is work environment with the rules I have to follow by the owners. Order is annoying having to do all that. I wish I could just work on cars and not have to do. Like I said, that's never going to be the case. You're always going to have something else. You know, working on the vehicle. First off, you got to get to the point to work on the vehicle. You know, you got to diagnose it first. You got to test drive it. You know, once you're done working on the vehicles, you got to clean up your mess. You got to clean up your floor. You got to put away, throw away trash. Like I said, you're always going to do something else other than just work on a vehicle. We charge less than most. Yeah, I make good money. Best customers, best management. Couldn't be happier. Charges mean squat. That's literally everywhere you work. Yep. This week I had to troubleshoot a Toyota with GTS Plus software. It makes Nissan Consult look. Consult 3, I can't be mad at Consult 3 no more. Consult 4, that's a whole different ballgame. Every company has different rules. Get used to it. There's a lot of shit I don't like about my company, but there's a lot I do like. You have to find the middle ground. What you trying to fix, Joe? I'm a Yoda tech now. You have to follow shop rules. Boo freaking who. Guys with bad motor or transmission mounts on the 99. When switching gears, yeah. If you think it's a maintenance issue with the Dodge, you haven't paid attention to NTSB lawsuits. I feel like, look, a lot of these TSBs or a lot of these recalls and shit like that are just, if people would maintain their vehicles, they would last longer. So, like, you really think the CVT, right? The CVT, you really think that it was a manufacturer issue or people not maintaining the fucking transmission? Let's be real. Let's be real, John. Maintenance is key.
You talking about John again?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy, I don't know.
They do it for customer satisfaction. And because if there is an issue, because people were skipping a fucking maintenance procedure, then there's a law that they have to fucking abide by. But a lot of times, customers are not maintaining their vehicles, in which an issue happens. I'm so used to the dealership life where if there's no work, I just sit around on my phone. Here I have to clean. You got time to lean, you got time to clean, baby. Dave, those fucking engines are complete trash. I removed MDS, maintenance fleet performer, and all the oil changes done because it's fleet. I know how fleet vehicles are. They're probably the worst.
Yeah, they're close to the worst that I ever see.
I retract from my statement, and I'm sorry about the.
What
do you mean?
Fleet ranks among the fucking most abused piles of shit on the road.
Fuck yeah. A lot of idle time.
The fleet manager makes money by saving money on the fleet repairs. He gets bonus by saying no. But I'm sure
with the Rod Knox.
I'm sure that John works for a company that says yes.
Like this engine, and what's funny is every time I get a vehicle in my stall where it's fucking knocking, right? You go to look at the oil change history. They're stretching their oil changes $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, but they'll cover it under warranty because they're at least doing the oil change. Look at my last short on the one that's knocking. Look at the mileage on that. Look at the fucking mileage. Turbo, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard someone complain about. Mark in Europe, the oil lasts longer. That's what they say. All we do, and we do oil by hours, months, miles. Your van today with 31 miles on it, but it had passed 6 months. We know the maintenance because we do the maintenance and DOT inspect. Yeah, the gas is specifically made for Cali, from what I understand. Sergio missed your ass. I know Sergio's been he wasn't fucking with us for a while. European petrol will start to decline this year, and they mandate 10% ethanol for the world. For the world. Hey, Mark. Well, analysis is so dumb on past. Yeah, I know. It's weird.
Just do your fucking. I'm telling you, 5,000.
Do your fucking maintenance.
Synthetic, 5,000.
At the end of the day,
Semi-synthetic, regular, whatever, conventional, semi-synthetic. 3,000 definitely conventional. Semi-synthetic, full synthetic, 5,000. Don't go any higher. Fuck it. You'll be fine. I don't give a shit if you use Amsoil. Don't give a shit if you use Pennzoil, Valvoline, Castrol.
Email me.
They're all going to be fine in that time frame I told you. The mileage frame I told you. Time frame. If you don't ever drive the car, change the oil once a year. Just try to help remove the moisture out of the crankcase.
Derek, leave that for later. Leave your pants on until later. All right, Shannon. Your oils are a gimmick for 14K oil changes. Europe doesn't allow the sooner intervals, and they worry about reaction with metals more than wear. You are indeed a Latino. Don't call him that. He gets offended. Sergio. I mean, Juan. 5 point. Oh, 5 point. What the fuck? 589 here in New York.
That's Marco. They gotta pay for the fucking poor people so they can drive the bus for free.
It's anywhere from like 6 on base to 750 on base.
He's talking diesel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about that price here.
You're at 529.
We're $6. We're $5.99 plus for diesel.
Fuck.
Yeah,
and I'm complaining. I haven't seen one price lower than what we pay here. Gas is $4.19. And what's funny is
nobody has lower gas prices than you. The red
we go to Corpus.
That's pumping fucking 14 million barrels a day.
We go to Corpus and it's fucking expensive as fuck out there, and all the refineries are right there. Gas in New York, $4.35. That's not bad for right now. Oh, why? Just wait for July. The strategic oil reserves are estimated to be below 10% by July. But we calling the nonsense out. What turbo? We need bigger engine, not a turbo. Oh, that's the thing too. We are superheating oil.
Two most senseless fucks I've ever met.
We are superheating the oil when we have turbos.
You're thrashing living piss out of oil.
Good.
You're cooking the hell out of it.
Even if you got synthetic, tighten up the fucking oil changes. Tighten them up. Yeah. It's not the amount of oil you make, it's the cost per barrel on the futures market. That's cause I know, but it's so
Sergio, you're real close to the exact proper agreeable answer. You're real close.
Oil prospect is like leaving meatloaf on the counter.
Yeah, don't do it. Do not do it.
Turbo always cries about the same some dumb shit. He's been doing it the last couple years. Most U.S. refineries are not set up to process U.S. crude. Hey, Sergio, you gonna come on?
Send Joe to Ho.
Huh?
Where's Joe to Ho?
I mean, he hasn't asked for a link. I mean, I'll send him a link if he wants it. There's a difference between drill for oil and refining oil. Yeah, we drill all day. Drill, baby, drill. But our refineries don't have the output to support our local demand. Let's listen to gas prices. Funny how California produces oil, but California, Nevada, Arizona can't use the oil because it's not the correct oil. Just because you produce it doesn't mean you use it. We have reserves, but remember our leadership. Golden guy is taking some ways to maintain the stock market. Truck should never have 4-cylinder. What's up, Justin? Unless it's a diesel in a Ranger, a Canyon, straight 6 diesel in the bigger trucks and V8s. Hell, not even the fucking diesels are lasting. Oh God. What's up, Alan? Investors. U.S. is the largest exporter of oil on the planet, hands down. We don't have the infrastructure to refine it into the use for market, solely for our military. Stock prices, money value is all based off stock prices worldwide. That's why other countries are joining BRIC books and others are trying to remove oil as the world value and convert.
That's a very, very interesting and very wrong appearance or look at it. That was complete bullshit there. I am a very successful investor. That was complete bullshit there. I'll call that out.
GM should have left the Vortec 5.3 alone because of their update. That engine isn't dependable. They update all this shit. Justin, you got to remember to meet cafe standards. There it is. I was looking for that word earlier. John, impressive. I charged $200 for a gas cap today. Woohoo!
And don't get mad at him for charging $200 for gas cap.
1 hour diag right there.
The gas cap and his time, his intelligence, his efforts, and everything. Yeah, that was still cheap.
Oh, I love when when vehicle comes in, it doesn't want to start. We recommend a brake switch, and they're like, but it's only a $30 part, and it takes you 2 seconds to put it on. Diag. The new truck don't have bumpers and make it hard to work in the engine bays nowadays. They don't have bumpers? They do have bumpers.
Every vehicle has a bumper.
Yeah.
Built and sold in the United States of America, technically speaking, does have a bumper.
Door rates, I'll call.
You can't even talk to this guy. This fucking guy is a fucking clown. Ignore. He works for an imaginary company in an imaginary zone called John's World. John's.
How to detect stressful work environment if you are looking around for a spot. Opinions. Just glance into the shop, stare into the shop for a little bit, see how they interact.
Smoke a doobie, sit next to the last bay door open and hear what they're saying. They say that motherfucker fucking pushed me around. Say,
are you gonna make content?
Well, I'll fucking tell him.
Nah, Derek, you don't get no haircut. Stop playing. It's starting to look like a homeless veteran. I was gonna. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. You gonna make videos on the buggy? By stressful, I mean unhealthy. Take care, Derek. Mechanics complain about fleet vehicles not getting maintenance. Bro, it's such a fucking hassle to get anything but an oil change.
Well, if they're under like a national account program, it is a fucking hassle. These fucking drivers got to wait for fucking this, that, and approval of fucking enterprises at fucking this company, that company, blah, blah, blah. It's a pain in the fucking ass. I remember from my days.
And if they're private owned companies,
yeah, it's fleet,
then they just want the vehicle just to run.
Yes. Fuck doing that right now.
He looks at the ceiling when I say, hey, someone wrote gullible on the ceiling. I'll come for a couple. Yeah, email me. If you're still in here, email me. Backstage then, Lucky. Yeah, Joe Pop on. I'm still taking my pants off when I have ears. Oil change is 15 minutes. Took over 8 hours for a shop to get my Vans tires changed. Fuck out of here with that. I missed a day of work. Holy shit, what? 8 hours. Oh, okay, hold on. Because I know we get tires shipped in and our tires do not get it. You know, we can order in the morning and they won't show up till 5 o'clock. About 5 o'clock. Between 3 and 5. Because they come from out of town. So yeah, do the right thing. Discount tire, man. Discount tire. But then again, you're on special tires. A lot of shops.
Tomorrow you buy today because that's the last one on the fucking assembly line.
You took it to a dealer or independent shop? Independent type shop.
Independent, corporate owned, to guarantee a chain.
Do the right thing. Change the oil, please. What do you guys think of Valvoline Restore and Protect? I hear a bunch.
Valvoline Restore and Protect.
An opinion on it.
Valvoline Restore and Protect is a good oil. It does what it says it's going to do. But
send trans fluid out.
Well, that says it does clean slowly over time, clean the engine, and still protect the engine because it's not just a cleaner; it's an oil. But you got to remember, if you're actually having to use such an oil, your engine's already probably fucked anyway. So,
I strongly recommend an oil analysis for the last 2 oil changes of your engine before the powertrain runs out. Oh, and don't forget. Okay, Baja, what is that going to do for the vehicle if it's already on its way out? I'm curious because they can do an oil analysis, right? But then if there's already issues, those issues are already there and they're fucked. Either way, it'll need an engine if it's going out. GMM. Also sound like you went to Walmart. Change the damn oil. Change the fucking oil. I had to strategically time when I dropped off my van to get brakes so I wouldn't miss a day of work. I don't think mechanics understand what it means to rely on a vehicle to carry all your tools. No, we understand.
We laugh at that shit. We just sit back and go, oh, you want to make mechanics cry? Search out your vehicle the whole fucking day.
They fucking knew it was you.
Yeah.
They knew it was you.
Everywhere. You see this guy? Fuck him. You make us cry. We're not fixing any of your shit today. Book a room, bitch.
We do government fleet warranty from Kia to
This fucking clown talks more shit than a fucking pig that rolls in it. I mean, bullshit. You're not warranty work in no fucking Kia Honda to Kia to Hyundai to fucking Kentworth, whatever.
Mark.
You'd be like, you wouldn't be a world tech at that point. You'd be like an international technician at that point. There's no way you could be an international technician and sound so fucking stupid every time you keyboard warrior it. Jonathan Trace, love you. Bye.
No, we have a Ford dealership that works on our vans. They do decent work, but it's still a pain to get shit worked on. Well, see, this is your problem. Not your problem, Sergio. This is definitely not your problem because you didn't choose that truck.
I was going to say, it didn't look like Sergio had a problem last time I talked.
Yeah, no, it's not his problem. It becomes his problem when it affects his work, yes. But no, still, it's not your problem. Look, if they had an NV200 for you, you'd get a lot better service because I guarantee you that Nissan does quicker work than fucking Ford, GM, and Chevy combined. My dad just took his fucking truck.
Like 3 cars a year.
Check this out.
So
how long do you think a fucking tune-up on a 5.3 Silverado takes? And the EBCM fucking ABS bullshit program takes?
Well, Derek and I will get that done in about like a minute or two. Dealer would need it. I'm joking.
Spark plug change and a fucking ABS update.
And what?
On a Silverado, my dad's.
Like
my dad's.
What size engine?
5.3.
5.3.
Yeah. While the fucking program is going,
I can do the spark.
They could change the fucking plugs.
I can do the spark plugs in honestly 20 minutes. In and out with spark plugs, 20 minutes, and then you said oil change.
oil change, spark plugs, and the fucking electronic brake control module update that we talked about.
The update I could probably run while I'm doing the rest of the shit. So
Exactly.
I mean,
It took them 4 fucking days.
4 days. No, the
4
car
fucking days.
3.5
And that's
days.
because my dad
They
went in.
pulled it in one day for half the day, and about 20 minutes before your dad showed up, they did the work.
Yeah. Because I fucking called them at 3, and they're like, "Oh, he's on it."
A flat rate, dude. I don't waste no fucking time. I could have
What the fuck? He didn't even need a
plugs
fucking
in and out of the Silverado in
2 hours tops.
20 minutes, 25 minutes, in and
God.
out. Spark plugs in and out 20 minutes on a Silverado.
They fucking suck. Dude, if we treated our fucking customers like that, I don't these fucking, I'm sorry guys, but where I am, these fucking domestic dealers are fucking divas. Like, I don't even want to blame the technician. I feel a lot of it has to do on the fucking advisors because they can't even fucking call us back and update us. Or when we call, well, I don't know, he's at lunch. Well, fucking give me some fucking info. You have the computer, you have the technician. Give me some fucking information. Fuck, it's like fucking pulling teeth unless we show up. What the fuck?
Anybody that buys an American car.
No wonder they want us to do fucking video.
Anybody that buys an American car knows if it's even close to 5 o'clock, you're fucked. If it's close to fucking 9 o'clock, you're fucked. So we have better customers than foreign car dealers.
Sorry guys, that shit's just
a product knowing we're bullshit.
I love the Chevy vehicles. I like how they look, all that, but their fucking service, and it doesn't matter which dealership we go to, they're all fucking the same.
Now you got to come up here in Michigan. They'll kiss your ass.
And what irritates me is the 2 shops I've been at, the both Nissan shops. We have same day diagnosis, and if it can't get in the same day, we will look at it the next night. And as soon as you approve whatever, it's gonna start getting worked on within that day. Rarely do we have shit stay overnight unless we're waiting on parts. I need to change it. And that's being a fucking tech. So being a tech, knowing it's possible, there's, you have this expectation. And that's what pisses me off. I need to change oil, got car, and don't know when it was done last. Uh-oh. Tighten up the oil change. It's better to buy 1 extra oil change a year than buy. Yes. Oh, and stay away from Walmart. Yes. Thank you. You know what's funny is there are so many. I fucking showed that plastic oil pan. Yes, I know plastic crazy, right? That plastic oil pan. Everybody's blaming the manufacturer. Who the fuck would put plastic in? Not the plastic that's the issue. It's these fucking Walmart techs, these Jiffy Lube techs, these Take 5. I don't even want to call them techs. But they tighten the fuck out of these drain plugs. And people, like I said, people want to defend them so much, but we don't have an issue with them. We don't have an issue until they come with an issue, right? An issue, check engine light, whatever, but they have an oil change with it. And they've, you see Take 5, Walmart. You go to pop the plug. It's fucked.
If I'm in the right place and it says Take 5, I'll take 10 because I know, like, buy 1 get 1 free. So I figure you're gonna steal 1 get 1 free.
God.
So if you say take 5, I'll take 10.
And I was gonna bring this up the other day. This shit was weird. I was at Walmart and I get in line and I look at the cashier and he's wearing the tire and lube uniform. I'm like, damn, they really have these guys checking out up front too. That's wild. I literally only take my work van to Jiffy Lube. Count your days. That is called a clue to change, Shannon. Because they have all my info at one shop. One at the one by our shop, so it takes like 15 minutes. Go on, Dave. I think Ford says the Transit will do 10K miles between. Yeah, 5K is good. How often do you get it changed though at 5K? How often is that? They need more ways. They need way more TLC than they recommend. Fluffy had a tire in stock, but their tire guy didn't come until their tire guy. Their tire guy. Just one guy that does the tires. And that was at I don't remember if you said that was at Ford or not, but what the fuck? The Premiums, the Transit were sold to smaller business is that they will last longer with the minimal maintenance costs. Yes. That's their whole agenda nowadays. With you look at the fucking the fuck, what's it called? The MSRP label that's on the window sticker. Look at the window sticker when you buy a vehicle, and it fucking bold letters. Maintenance cost per year, $200. Get the fuck out of here. An engine oil analysis. That's 2 oil changes. An engine and oil out will detect trace amounts of bearing material. Transmission analysis will pick up titanium from the CVT chain or metal. The cut. But what I'm saying, what do you do? I mean, because if it's already having those issues, what do you do? It's already fucked.
What do? You get a Klondike bar.
What would you do? I haven't had any issue with the 2 Transits I've driven at 2 different employers other than just regular maintenance items. Why not a what are they called? The Chevy City Express van? City van.
Chevy Express City, or what the fuck? City Express?
City Shitty? I don't know. It's
a
Nissan. It's a rebadged Nissan.
Those things are so rare. The only place you're going to see them in the future is like in a fucking Bahama Islands or some shit with a psycho taxi driver putting 27 people in a fucking taxi meant for 3.
If someone comes in with Walmart tires or discount tires at my dealership, it will take hours for the replacement tire to show up. Dealers only carry their brand, nothing else. And when it comes to like those fucking, because the MV200 takes those like 10 ply tire or whatever, right? We don't stop those. We have to order those in because it's not just a regular passenger vehicle tire. NV200, yeah, nah, fuck that Nissan. You're talking about the regular NV or the 2500, not that one. I'm talking about the little one. It's like the Transit, right? The Transit's the small van.
Transit Connect's a small one.
Oh,
Transit's a full size van.
Oh,
like a Transit 150, 250, 350 are regular size vans.
Yeah,
Transit Connect is a small guy.
The regular NV is
Master City.
a big boy that has an extremely long hood. What's funny is I don't know if you saw the video where I was doing the timing cover reseal and my big ass was able to stand right there in front of the fucking behind the crossbeam underneath.
Yeah, I saw that.
I fit in there. Yeah, but you are saying yours well maintained more vigorously than Ford recommends, Sergio. Stop winging at me, Dave. Such a pain in the ass to park anywhere that's not wide open. 2 hours tops. Right? I'm saying 4 days, bro. They took 4 days. Sheesh. Yeah. He finally got it back today. I had a Nissan van at one company. I hate it. Why? Oh, you are
Nissan.
Nissan. In other words, the cylinder head is
really well
with a Repair,
Very
install.
well. Where they train you?
What are you
at?
talking about, Dad?
Where they train you? Oh my god!
Oh, wait, what's like my current van is the long wheelbase transit. I have a hammock in the I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Sergio got you again.
He was bitching about that tire, but he was laid out in the back. They couldn't wake his ass up. That was the problem. Say it louder, Fluff. Dave, get me a Hams beer. Go to that and buy me a Hams. I'm all out. This Bud Light sucks ass. The transit drive pretty good, especially when
You
they
really
are
can't get
open.
Ham's beer down there. I'll have to look see if there's any Ham's beer up here. But you mentioned hams. I go to the store looking for hams. I usually find a couple good Christmas ones. And
Why? Why do y'all hate the
I'm in
vans?
the hotel.
I'm not
I'm
protecting
in the
it. But
Holiday Inn.
oh my gosh, Walmart, you'd be better off going to Walgreens. Baja, get European beer. It's non-toxic. Tranny and wheel bearings are what I find fails on transits with heavy use. Ask Dave about the transits. Brake bolts, caliper bolt.
Yeah, brake caliper bolts, breaking them, season them. Wheel bearings from time to time. A lot of fucking on the rear end. The ABS tone rings love to break on them,
You're fucking the rear.
but I have not had a lot of transmission failures on that particular vehicle.
Man, it's already midnight. I gotta hurry up. Oh,
Ford Transit, they're a pretty decent vehicle, actually.
their oil filters aren't rock proof. Ah, I mean that's not funny. That's terrible, Sergio. Yes, it is terrible. Stop running over rocks, bro. Stop going off roading. Stop making comments on stupid shit. Stupid. I'm being real. On Dave got his finger guns out. The entire shit was at Firestone. Well,
That don't surprise me. Firestone, I figured it was a chain. I used to work for them.
I miss Molson, Ice, Hams, Laboots, and see. You want to move for the beer? For the beer?
Nah, he ain't telling you the truth.
Gently type on.
He's holding back.
Make bad comments. Usually, I think it's like every month or two I get oil changes. I just wait until the warehouse dork sends me an email saying it's due. Just oh my god. If some goober comes in with an oil analysis and 500 miles left on their warranty, and there is, oh fuck yeah, no, yeah, hell yeah, nah, fuck that. I mean, what's their issue? What's your complaint? Yeah. Before the powertrain runs out, so you can fight for a new block. Wait, no, Bah. Wait, no, Bah. Don't do that. No. We want that powertrain to run out. We as technicians want the powertrain to run out. You know what I'm saying? Fudge that it didn't fail within the warranty period. Next, I'm saying if they took 4 days to do spark plugs. Oh no, I don't believe they fucked it up. They weren't working on it. And you know how I know they weren't working on it? Check this out.
You can show a video of them working on the railroad.
No. Check this out. They weren't working on it. This is how I know.
Let me see how you know.
This is how I know. My dad showed up yesterday at
your dad showed you.
He showed up at the dealership. Said, "Hey, what's going on with my truck?" Oh, they haven't got to it yet. Okay, cool. So then he's, me and him are bullshitting on the phone while I'm working, and he goes, "Hey, mijo, look at this truck. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this truck. I'm thinking about trading my truck in." Yeah, do what you want, Dad. It's your truck, your money. Sends me a picture of a fucking troll boss. I'm like, it's nice. Well, Sullivan comes over, starts talking to my dad, talking sweet to him and shit. And I'm right there on the phone, and Let them fool you, Dad. And then my dad says, well, my truck's in the shop. And they're like, oh, okay, well, whatever you're getting done, we'll cover the repairs. I'm like, no, they won't, Dad. They're going to add it or deduct it somewhere. Either deduct it from your trade-in or add it to somewhere within the fucking numbers. And then they pull his truck around. They pull his truck around. It was never in the fucking shop. It was just outside. Waiting. Motherfuckers. And I used to work at that dealership. The Ford commercial shop we used said the brakes on the Transit take longer than normal brakes because of the way they were made. Or they're probably fixed. And one Transit blew 2 transmissions. One kid didn't get an oil change and blew up. Oh my God. Does that fall on the driver or no? Sergio in rare form tonight. I think another went through a couple timing chains or something. Damn. Transits are known for problems with ABS bearings, engine, transmissions, suspension, and the customer having no money to fix the van. F that shit. You know how you fix that? You change out everything underneath the radiator cap.
Nah, you just call John some
Mine's
trade.
been fine except
Your
maintenance.
diesel fluid and refill your rain fluid and
Sergio is not in rare form other than being present. It's awesome he's here though. And I idle that shit for hours on end. Send link for backstage. Link me, daddy. All right, guys. If you want to link backstage, let me know. Well, yeah. Sergio. Baja. Derek. Yeah. All right, guys. We're getting off. If you want to link.
Y'all have a good week this week. Good next week, y'all. Don't forget your mothers tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Don't forget your mothers.
Head it out. Text me tomorrow.
Some trades.
It's already taken care of.
Shine on.
But dude, I'll keep you in mind because this was a life or death situation for me. You know how we go into panic mode and we stress out over it. And, oh fuck. We care about the work we fucking put out. Link me, daddy. Night, guys. Laters. All right, y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all next week. Later.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.